Okay guys, we're back today with a quick little update, more or less a fall update of the 2017 Ford Focus ST. Now, a few of you guys that saw the 5,000 mile update video, I guess that video got pretty popular, and I can see why. I mean, I've started to check out a few other Focus ST videos, and I guess these are quite the popular little cars on YouTube. So anyways, that being said, a few of you guys have messaged me wanting to know how the car is doing now. It's only been maybe 2 or 3 months since the last update, and it's been driven maybe 2,000 miles. I think that was a 5,000 mile update. So the car is right around 7,200 miles on it right now. So again, not a whole lot has changed. Those gist of those miles was probably pretty much highway. So that's maybe 2 weeks worth of driving on the highway for this car. So it doesn't get driven a whole lot, though it has 7,000 miles right now, and I've only had it since the end of June. Again, a majority of those miles are a lot of road trips, and again, generally highway miles. So we'll get started here with the car. Not much has changed other than just a few more rock chips obviously accumulated. I drive down in Detroit when I do drive this car on the freeway, and Detroit, if you guys do live in Michigan and you know, if you've driven down on Detroit on some of the freeways out there, it's a little sketchy. So I have picked up a few road rash. You know, I got a pretty nice rock chip right there, which I don't like where that's at, but anyways, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Pretty much what has changed since the last update was I actually got pinstripes applied to the car. Now these are just taped on. The dealership, there's a dealership in my area. It's about, I don't know, next town over. Really good dealership to deal with. I'm gonna start dealing with them now for my car maintenance and stuff like that. Anyways, I paid them $70 to put a set of pinstripes on, and the guy actually gave me touch-up paint as well. So that was cool that they did that. So I like the pinstripes because I saw a Focus ST, a black one. It had pinstripes on it as well. Some of the dealers in my area like to put a lot of accessories on the cars to tack up the price, and that's just what they did to that particular Focus ST. I never really thought about it until I saw them on that car, and I actually really liked it. So I figured I'd pull the trigger and have the pinstripes done on this car, and I like it a lot. It goes really well with the magnetic, and it adds a nice classy touch to it. A lot of people a lot of young kids in my area drive STs, and they just beat the hell out of them. They have like the really nasty fart can exhaust on it. These cars you can easily look like a tool bag in one of these, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm trying to keep the modifications clean and simple with this. And I just like the nice little classy touch the pinstripe adds to it. That's my own taste. If you don't like it, you know, I guess it's not your car, but I've had a few people say they don't like it, and some people do like it. But again, I like the pinstripes, so we'll move on now. I also got these mud flaps right here. These are nice little hidden discreet mud flaps, if you will. They're more or less rock guards. They do their job, and they block off rocks. And I mainly got these because the only other mud flaps that are made for the ST is Rally Armor, and I don't know about you, but I don't like trash bags flying off my bumper, and that's what Rally Armor looks like. Rally Armor looks like ass, my own opinion. So they went in there, they were really easy to install. They stick out just enough to keep a lot of the debris and rocks off the car, which I was having an issue with rocks coming up and kicking the molding right here. If you look underneath, the car is a little dirty right now, but it's a little tore up under there. So those do their job. Those are like 70 bucks, and mud flaps are expensive these days. But that being said, that's all I've done since the last update video. And also, we're back here, I also got my rear deflectors or reflectors, whatever you want to call them. I tinted those as well. FS Works sells a kit from Lamex, and they go right over top of your deflectors. It's like a tinted smoke film. They still do reflect, but they're just darker. They're not as bright red, and I think it cleans up the rear end a little bit better. I also got the same Lamex tint for the third brake light up there, as you can see. So it goes right over top. It was a really easy install. I really recommend it if you want to clean up your rear end with the debadged Focus right there. I think that cleans it up as well. So I do apologize for the wind noise, guys. That's not much I can do. Other than that, this car, I do have quite a few things planned for this car come spring. Hopefully throughout the winter I can get it pretty much pieced together and you know, I'm ready to reveal it. I mean, I'm gonna let you wait until springtime, so you know, I don't want to give it all away. But these Pirelli P0 all season tires, I don't know, they don't grip the best, but I have to remind myself they're all season tires, and I don't know, I'm not a fan of the tread. But I'd say they're probably about 75% tread life. They could get rotated, but I'm not going to worry about that. The wheels, they have grown on me, but I'm ready for something else. So we'll step on into the interior now. It's dirty. I have yet another 2 weeks before I put it into storage, so I'll get it cleaned up after that. But you guys wanted an update video now, and this is when I have the time to make an update video. So here it is. Leather seat. It's wearing really good, actually. Nothing too out of the ordinary for 7,000 miles. No creasing or anything like that along here, just minor stuff, but that's to be expected with heavily bolstered seats. And I'm not a small guy, but I'm not a big guy. I mean, hey, I'm 6'1" and almost 200 pounds, so I'm average height, I guess. But anyways, coming in here, we'll start it up here. E-brake is on and all that. So materials are all aging really well, nothing bad to say. The Sony audio system sounds good on I don't know how to put it. Sony has its good days and it has its bad days, and I don't know, I don't get it. Sometimes the audio system sounds good and sometimes it sounds bad. I would eventually like to upgrade the speakers to possibly like a Lincoln MKC, possibly a Lincoln speaker. There may be more into it other than just the speakers. Maybe it's an amplifier as well, but I would like to work on that eventually, but it's not on the top of the list because it still sounds pretty good. You can see the mileage right there. So we've done that over the summer. It's been a pretty good haul. I've had a great time with the car. It's been great on the highway. It's really fun to drive. It's just enough power for me. I can get 34 out of this, no problem. If it's on mid-grade, I find out if it's on premium, it doesn't get as good as mid-grade. So I don't know, it must be something in the gas. So heated steering wheel is awesome. Heated seats are great when I just started needing them in the past month. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have that in the winter time when that's something I would love to have, but it's not a necessity. So this right here is a clutch spring adapter. It goes on your clutch. It goes on your clutch pedal and it keeps your clutch from, actually, let me just open the door here and show you. The clutch is actually supposed to be up like that. It's not supposed to be resting on the clutch, but I went to go get a Steeda clutch spring and I actually broke the bracket. So just really weak, brittle plastic. So anyways, the car is going to go into the dealership for a warranty replacement for the clutch pedal. So I figured I shouldn't wait for that because it's going to get cold and probably have snow on the ground by then. But that's what's going on with the car. I wanted to do a clutch spring upgrade. I'm going to have to wait another 2 weeks to see how it drives because, again, it's got to go in for warranty work, unfortunately. Another thing I don't like about this car is the headlight positioning right here. Sometimes I'll get out of the car and I'll switch the headlights over like this. Now, I'm not that oblivious, but every once in a blue moon, I'll be driving at nighttime and I'll wonder, why aren't my headlights on? And it's just it's the basic bitch in me. I don't pay attention sometimes. And I will get flashed every once in a blue moon. Like I said, it's happened maybe twice. And I'll look down at my headlights and they're not in auto. So I leave them in auto, but sometimes I do that with my knee. But so, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Just little things. And we're not going to go to the back seat, so I'm not going to reveal what I have back there for you guys. But you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm definitely glad I picked them up. Again, I just have it's going to be kind of a changed car. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned by the springtime and throughout winter and stuff. Again, under the hood we have a full length Steeda cold air intake. I'm a big fan of Steeda. That's probably what I'll buy is Steeda from now on for any type of Ford I have. Anyways, I also did add a short throw shifter from FS Works. I did quite a bit of research on the short throw shifters, and Steeda does make a short throw, but I think their only short throw is a 30% throw reducer. This FS Works actually had a 20, 30, and a 40% throw reducer. So I of course put it on 40% reduced throw, and I did not really care for it like the first few days. It felt like a video game controller. But again, after driving on it for a little bit, it's been about a month and a half now since I've had it on there. I really do enjoy it, and eventually I would like to get a short throw shifter for the interior. that's a pretty pricey upgrade. That's like a $400 upgrade, and it's really not necessary. But again, it's something that I'd like to have. But it was all around like a 15-minute procedure to do. I only had to take the air box off, and that was about it. So yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for the fall update on the Focus ST. I will possibly try to do some cold starts in the winter if you guys are interested in that. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you all later.